thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing us up to your place.
No problem. We can see where you're playing tonight.
It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah, a little bit.
Looks like, how much are you leasing this joint?
They give it to me for free, actually.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very nice of them.
This is one hell of a loft.
Yeah, we're at the top of the tower, Sky 360. I should give them a little plug, too,
Yeah.
because they are being so generous for this.
Yeah, but, I've always wanted to go up here, actually.
Have you really?
Yeah.
You've been to Calgary, what, like 3-4 times now?
3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I was here earlier, actually. I almost came up here. I was
Really?
just walking around down the block.
Well, you came up and took some pictures before.
Well, from down there, but now I'm glad that.
No, just like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing the big tourist thing.
Nikki does that. She goes out and sees the city and then comes back and reports to us while we wake up with our eyes all gross at the crack of noon.
I assume you don't get to do much tourist stuff on the road, though. It must be all hotel venue.
Sometimes it's like that, but...
I find to do a lot. Wake up early. It depends if you're motivated or if you're
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually fun to come visit a place more than once because you sort of start to adjust to it a little bit, and then it makes it a lot more fun.
It must be interesting as the evolution of the band goes. You get to know people and places more and more, and it becomes more almost like comfortable visiting those cities. Does it?
Yeah, it definitely does. It's one of the pleasures of touring. You kind of get really a good feeling that you know these cities. And clearly we don't really know them, but we have a general feeling about that, and it's nice. Yeah.
Take me back to the beginning.
I mean, we spent a lot of off time in Kamloops.
Have you?
Yeah.
Regina.
That's always the day off between Vancouver and Calgary.
Yeah, it is. I know. I feel like we should do a residency in Kamloops. We're there.
Well, there's a lot. It's wine country there. You guys.
I know. I heard that. We haven't seen that. All we've seen is the mall.
Of Kamloops.
The laundromat.
Yeah. There's a laundromat there. That's really magnifique.
There you go. Using a little French. We were talking about Montreal earlier.
Montreal.
Take me back though to the beginning of music for you guys. Do you remember what records got you into music?
Oh my goodness.
What were you listening to as kids? What made you want to do this as a career?
On Top of Spaghetti.
That was Nikki's favorite. I was really
Old Grimes.
I was really into soundtracks, to be honest.
What kind, like musical soundtracks or movie soundtracks?
No, not musical soundtracks, but like Blade Runner and Tron and things like that. I used to get obsessed with filmic things. I didn't even think about the movies really that much, but I used to be a soundtrack nut. I don't know why.
I guess I can kind of hear that in the music that you guys make.
It is weird because when we write music...
And gal, I should say.
When we describe it, we usually use terms that are visual, and it's funny that we're describing something that's purely audio. And when we try to explain how it works to each other, and we're writing the song, we usually use visuals and talk in a filmic way.
Especially for the strings first of all.
Yeah.
So you painted pictures for the violinists and stuff, and was like, this is how we want it to sound, like a bird
painted pictures
flying.
in their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used a lot of esoteric things. That way it made it really difficult for them to understand what the hell we were talking about. She goes, cool. How about sheet music? And I was like, no. Think lights.
But that must help for video treatments, though, in a way, does it?
Yeah. We don't like to get too involved with that because a part of a music video for us is the collaboration with somebody. It's somebody else's idea, really. And we think that's really important. Our thing with our band is our record, and our music and our live show. And when it comes to the video, it's a whole different animal, and it should be something that's involving. Clearly, we're involved, but we like to see what somebody else does with it. Because if we just did it all the time, it would probably be pretty weird. We tend to always go towards really, really weird.
They're cool though, and that's what you want on a video is weird and different almost.
Yeah, this new one in particular for Royal We is really pretty intense.
And you're gonna play that song for us a little later too.
That's right.
Which is fantastic.
On that guitar that you
on that guitar right there, that Gibson. Joaquin Phoenix directed a video for you.
He did.
Now, there's a lot of controversy. Is he crazy? Is he a big put on?
Is there still controversy about that?
Well, I don't know. I was reading about it the other day.
He's crazy awesome.
It must have been cool to work with him though.
Yeah, it was intense.
Intense.
He's such a likable guy, and he really believes in what he's doing, and he was so jazzed about that video. And when we filmed it, it was about 2 a.m. in Los Angeles, and we just came off of a secret show we did in San Diego, and we were really pretty exhausted. And the stuff that we were doing was pretty crazy. We were standing on the back of these trucks, and there was another truck that did donuts where we had to get strapped in, and everything was actually happening. And he would get so excited, he would just rev you up and just start going crazy, and it got you really into it. you didn't realize how much danger you were in.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Nikki, I think, felt
I was the scared.
she was the most scared.
The scaredest?
Yeah.
It's a new word.
I know, that is a
Yeah.
new word. She does a lot of new
Try him
words.
out in interviews.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's nice because he's, just getting into music videos. He's starting to. He's really excited about, what he's doing. So it's kind of contagious.
Very contagious.
Part of it.
Good.
You would get really excited, and I remember one point, you're sitting on the back of this truck, and it's going down in Los Angeles, and you're playing to the music super speed because it's slow motion and stuff, and it's just so bizarre. And the more you jump around and do stuff, the more he got excited, and then you jump around even more, and then you realize you take a turn, and you're almost falling off, and the camera guy fell off, and Joaquin just grabbed him by the arm. It's like, keep shooting, keep shooting.
It's pretty guerrilla.
It was really fun.
It sounds like almost like a live show. The more you get into it, the more the crowd gets into it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
No, we just get into it. We don't. Hey, we're into it.
Yeah. Well, what are the plans for the summer? I mean, this tour wraps up pretty soon.
This tour wraps up pretty soon.
You guys seem to constantly be on the road all the time.
We have
so.
a month off actually after this tour, and then we.
That must be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite nice, and then we start our headlining tour.
Another North American
in June,
tour.
July.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Headlining
We're
tour. So,
gonna headline.
are you coming back here? Do you know?
I mean, I hope so. I think
We
so.
haven't
You are a
seen
big
it
city.
yet.
Ah, fair enough.
You're getting bigger. Can you see? It's like
Yes,
building
the
everywhere.
dome right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
I want in on this city.
Well, I think you're already in. I think
I want
the people
in.
of Calgary love you.
I want that spot right there.
Right there. So you gonna play some songs?
Yeah.